You can't sentence the 16 Fulani army that planned coup on B.L.A Tinubu, but you want to sentence Nnamdi Kanu. Yoruba, you are the reason why Fulani has gone this far in Nigeria. Yoruba people, this is a pure case of 60 people being guilty of treasonable felony. James Omotosho, these are the people that you should sentence. He kept quiet. Yet you want to indict Mazen Nnamdi Kanu because he's an Igbo man. And that is why when they talk about coalition, I pity, it's only somebody like Peter Obi. Peter Obi, charity begins at home. If you want a better Nigeria, Peter Obi, start from a better Igbo. Peter Obi, if you want a better Nigeria, start from a better Igbo land. Before you talk about Nigeria, you want to help Nigeria, a better Nigeria, but you don't care about better Igbo. Although your plan is dead on arrival, Peter Obi. Your plan is that they are just using you. Igbos in Nigeria is like every young beautiful girl that doesn't have sense. Men go mess you around, turn by turn. Yoruba come, they use you. Asa come, Fulani, everybody use you. That is how the situation of Igbos in Nigeria. Thank God for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Thank God for Biafra. In Nigeria, Fulani wouldn't have gone this far. Just 2 points I will make myself clear. Number one is about the attempted coup on B.L.A Tinubu. And no Yoruba community, no Yoruba media is talking about that. Do you know what it means? 16 Fulani army planned coup on B.L.A Tinubu. It failed, and nobody's talking about that. Yet, Josie James Omotosho, a Yoruba man, is planning with his gang of APC to sentence Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. But this is a pure case of treasonable felony. Everybody kept quiet. Yoruba is the reason why Fulani has gone this far. Without Yoruba in Nigeria, Fulani wouldn't have gone this far. This is number one. They kept quiet. They want to sentence Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. If you allow them, they'll give you capital punishment. But these are pure case of capital punishment. This is a pure case of treasonable felony. 16 Fulani army planned it. It failed, and they are not talking about it. Can you now see how Yoruba are the reason why Fulani has gone this far in Nigeria? Yoruba. The second one is about the Christian genocide. Can you now see how all Yoruba Pentecostal, that is why that is why all these Pentecostals, no, they are businessmen. They are just businessmen and motivational speakers. Do you know that a Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, a Yoruba man is the head, the president of Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria? The man came out to deny the issue of Christian genocide in Nigeria. You know, when the issue of this Christian genocide in Nigeria started, it started from Bishop Kuka of Sokoto. He dismissed that. I was like, it's over. Then I came out and was asking Christians, boycott going to church. I never said boycott God or boycott your faith in God or your belief in Jesus Christ. No. I said boycott going to church. You are the reason why all these leaders are saying all these things. You know, I told you in one of my videos that the problem we have in Nigeria, the problem of an average man in Nigeria is political leaders and religious leaders. When it comes to Christianity, are the Christian leaders. We are political leaders and we are religious leaders. This whole thing is your problem. I told them, boycott going to church. All this year, cover you are putting, it will keep them going. They will not be there for you. And that is why Nigerians, by next year, Nigeria, you go see Shege Banza. You are still in paradise. You know, in my video, I keep saying it, that Nigeria is irredeemable. That Nigeria is under serious course. Nigeria is under serious course. And Nigeria yesterday will be better than Nigeria today. Nigeria today will be better than Nigeria tomorrow. Yoruba are the reason why Fulani has gone this far. The correct one, I said it. They kill the plan. Yeah, they want to give Mazen Nnamdi Kanu capital punishment. James Omotosho, you can't sentence the 16 Fulani army that planned coup on B.L.A Tinubu, but you want to sentence Nnamdi Kanu. Yoruba, you are the reason why Fulani has gone this far in Nigeria. Yoruba people, this is a pure case of 60 people being guilty of treasonable felony. James Omotosho, these are the people that you should sentence. He kept quiet. Yet you want to indict Mazen Nnamdi Kanu because he's an Igbo man. Yoruba, if you blame Fulani people, blame also Yoruba people for the happenings in Nigeria. Christian genocide issue. Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, a Yoruba man is the president. He dismissed that. I've talked about Bishop Kuka. That one is apart. Adeboye, the one that drank tea with God every day. You can see the advice he gave B.L.A Tinubu. They don't want anybody to come and help them fix Nigeria. They are talking about taking Nigerian resources. Who will take Nigerian resources? Who? Kumuyi. They dismiss that. Femi Lazarus, any Igbo man that is still going to Yoruba churches. Yeah, only God will help you. And that is why when they talk about coalition, I pity. It's only somebody like Peter Obi. Peter Obi, charity begins at home. If you want a better Nigeria, Peter Obi, start from a better Igbo. Peter Obi, if you want a better Nigeria, start from a better Igbo land. Before you talk about Nigeria, you want to help Nigeria, a better Nigeria, but you don't care about better Igbo. Although your plan is dead on arrival, Peter Obi. Your plan is that they are just using you. Igbos in Nigeria is like every young beautiful girl that doesn't have sense. Men go mess you around, turn by turn. Turn by turn, Yoruba come, they use you. Hausa come, Fulani, everybody use you. That is how the situation of Igbos in Nigeria. Thank God for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Thank God for Biafra. Yoruba are the reason why Fulani has gone this far in Nigeria. They are the reason. I've just given you 2 points. Let me stop here for now because if I keep saying, I'll keep saying it. The current issue on ground is the issue of treasonable felony. Fulani, 16 Fulani army planned kill on B.L.A. Tinubu. No Yoruba media, no Yoruba community is talking about that. They kept quiet. Can you see how they are doing that? Currently on Christian genocide, all of them are debunking it. All of them are debunking it. And tomorrow, if Donald Trump refuses to come to help Christians in Nigeria, he's not coming to invade, to take any oil or whatever in Nigeria. President Trump is not coming to take anything from Nigeria to help Christians. If Trump did not come tomorrow, you'll be surprised. Whereas all your Christian leaders are not in support of that. I told you, major big figures, Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigerian President, a Yoruba man, he dismissed that there's no Christian genocide in Nigeria. Adeboye, the one that always drank tea with God, he dismissed that. He was giving B.L.A. Tinubu advice. He's not in support of Donald Trump coming to help Christians in Nigeria. Kumuyi, the one that said that God will fix Nigeria as at 1980s. We should pray for Nigeria. We are still praying for Nigeria. He dismissed that. Femi Lazarus, manipulator. He dismissed that. Name them. I thank God for people like Oseni, the guy in Arise television. Sometimes I wonder if the guy is a Yoruba guy. The guy sounds like an Igbo guy. Show these are, I think they are, check them very well. Maybe they must have some Igbo something. There must be some Igbo connection with them. These guys. I don't believe they are just pure Yoruba guys.
Breaking news. Abia House of Assembly officially writes Tinubu to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. Here the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome once again to Biafra Unite channel /television this very moment. Today's date is 17th of November 2025, and I have a very important information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from wherever you are all over the world. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people. Abia State House of Assembly has taken the lead, officially written to Mohammed Tinubu to unconditionally release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, as it stands today. I don't want to talk too much because this is happening live and direct. We are going to read the news in details from one of the Zoo media platforms, The Guardian. And I want you to understand that this is the very first time that a government institution within the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, whether it's from Abia State, where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes from or not, this is the very first time. That is the reason why it is very, very imperative that we make this very broadcast in order to bring it to your doorsteps. The very first time a government institution within the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, is officially calling for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And they are not just calling, they have officially written to Tinubu to adhere to the appeal court in 2022, which discharged Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and equally ordered the federal government of the zoo to compensate him and beg him for apology. Now, according to the title from The Guardian, a Zoo media platform, they said, Abia Assembly writes Tinubu, 6 Kanu's unconditional release. Unconditional release. I love that. Of course, you can see the date. It is today, 17th November 2025. It is, of course, a breaking news. The Abia State House of Assembly has formally written to President B.L.A. to appeal for the unconditional release of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The appeal follows a resolution passed by the House on November 10, describing Kanu's prolonged detention as a matter of urgent public importance. As a matter of urgent public importance. But it's quite unfortunate that the people from the other side, the Fulanese, they think that convicting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or condemning him is going to help the growth and security of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. It's quite unfortunate that their brain is not working. Very, very, very unfortunate. That they cannot see beyond their nose. They cannot reason outside the box. That they cannot see that the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria can never, never move forward. It is impossible for the zoo to move forward when you continue to keep the Igbo people in the zoo. When you continue to keep and oppress the Igbos in the zoo can never, never know peace. The zoo can never, never move forward. When you continue to keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in your custody, the zoo can never know peace. The zoo can never move forward. There is no any new thing, no good thing can ever come to the zoo so long as you continue the oppression of the children of light. This is something that they must know. No matter who you put as a president, bring in an Igbo man, put him there. Bring P2B, put him there. Bring the most righteous man on earth. Even Jesus Christ can never, 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 bring any good thing or new thing to the zoo. I am a Christian, but I'm telling you that Jesus himself can never, never redeem the zoo so long as Igbos are still in the zoo. This is the honest and bitter truth, the worst truth you can never imagine to hear. The worst truth that nobody will tell you. Nigeria can never, never move forward or no peace. Once you continue to keep the Igbos in Nigeria, there is no possibility. God himself cannot allow the zoo to move forward. Are you getting what I'm saying? It is not possible. This is the worst truth. It is the worst truth that nobody will want to speak. And I'm telling you now. So tell the Northerners, tell the Yorubas, let the whole world know this, that the zoo can never move forward. The zoo can never know peace so long as you continue to keep and oppress the Igbo people in Nigeria. Igbo tribe is a very big tribe. They have large number of people worthy of making a nation. So you cannot have such a huge amount of people. You can't have such very big tribe in a country and you think you can suppress them and everything will be, everything will be normal and things will be moving forward. It is not possible. There is no possibility. In fact, let me tell you the truth. The Igbo people have the capacity of collapsing the zoo. Whether you like it or not, if you like, continue to argue with your keyboard. If you like, continue to dream that something good will happen. It is not possible. The Igbos as a tribe have the capacity of collapsing the zoo, completely collapse Nigeria completely. So the earlier you understand this, the better for you. And just allow them, let them go. Let them go so that you can have peace and maybe you may try to move the country forward. This is the bitter truth that nobody will want to tell you. The earlier they understand it, the better for them. You cannot continue to oppress the Igbos and think that Nigeria will move forward. It is not possible. It is not possible. I'm not telling you because I know I have power. No, it is not by me. This is the reality. It's not possible. I had some people, some idiots. Another one called himself a cleric or a prophet. He said that Igbos are the problem of Nigeria. Oh yes, that is the truth. People are cursing him. They are throwing tantrums on him. You don't have to. You don't have to throw tantrums on him. What he said is the gospel truth, although he said it in a way to mock the Igbos. He said it in a way to continue to downplay the capacity of the Igbo people within Nigeria. Oh yes, I understand. But the reality, the truth of the matter is that he has spoken the truth. So long as you keep on keeping the Igbos in the zoo can never move forward. So the Igbos are the real problem of the zoo. And what do you do to the problem of a particular people? You remove the problem so you can move forward. Let the Igbos go. You cannot wipe the Igbos out. You can't wipe us out. You do not have the capacity to annihilate us. So long as you fail to annihilate us completely in 1967 to 1970, it is not in this modern world that you can annihilate us. This is the bitter truth that they do not want to hear, but it's here now. That truth is here with you. It's on your table. You can't annihilate us. So let us go. Let us be, so we can move forward, because we are the problem of the country. The more you continue to oppress the Igbos, the more Nigeria continues to go down. So allow the Igbos to go and be free from this, this chain that all of us found ourselves into. I can't say it better than this. I cannot say it better than this. Now let's read more. The Abia Assembly resolution moved by the Deputy Speaker Austin Meregini, Umuahia East State Constituency, urged Tinubu to invoke Section 146C of the Constitution, which empowers the Attorney General of the Federation to enter a non-prosecute and terminate criminal proceedings before judgment is delivered. Even this one is going too far. They don't have to enter any null prosecute or whatever they call it. I'm not a lawyer. Tinubu does not have to activate or invoke any section in the constitution of the zoo that they do not even respect. The judgment is there already before his table. In 2022, Appeal Court discharged Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is on record, and thereby made a pronouncement that there is no court in the zoo that has the jurisdiction to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, given the manner in which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was brought back to the zoo, which amount to kidnap and extraordinary rendition. So you cannot try him in the zoo. The law is there. So he doesn't have to enter any, because if you say enter, invoke or whatever constitution or use whatever, it looks as if he want to pardon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No, the law is there. The judgment is there. It's still relevant. Nothing has touched that, no matter whatever they say, stay of execution. No, because that stay of execution does not exist in law. So therefore, that appeal court judgment is still invoked. Is still relevant. You understand? That very appeal court judgment is still very, very relevant till tomorrow, until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is freed. Now, the House also cited the recent presidential pardon granted by Tinubu as a precedent for compassionate intervention. In the open letter to the president, the 24-member House highlighted Kanu's detention history, noting that he was first arrested in 2015 and detained for over 2 years before being granted bail. Kanu later fled Nigeria following a military invasion of his home, which reportedly resulted in multiple deaths. In 2021, he was transferred from Kenya to Nigeria, an act the House described as a violation of his right and international law. Thank you for stating the obvious. Thank you very much. The letter appealed to Tinubu to consider Kanu's release as a gesture of goodwill. They must make, you see, this is where they got it wrong. How could you forget that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been released already by the appeal court? You don't have to forget. Of course, I know you are trying, you're forcing yourself to do something, because all of you are still under Tinubu. So I understand it. But you must remind Tinubu, in case if he has forgotten, you must remind him in this template. You see, as you made it clear that it is against his, in fact, it violates his human rights and it violates international law. So this same place under here, you must state it that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has also been discharged by appeal court in 2022. So they must obey that very order by appeal court. So you should have stated it here, but it's okay. I understand. You are still under Tinubu, all of you. Now, The letter appealed to Tinubu. It is only in the zoo that every other politician, whether you are working for Tinubu or you are not working for Tinubu, so long as you are a politician, you are serving the president. Only in the zoo. It happens only in the zoo. As long as you are a politician, you are serving the president. You are a servant of the president. You are not a subordinate. You are not a subject. You are a servant of the president. So he can remove you anytime, any day. The same way he removed the governor of Rivers State. What was his name? Fubara. He removed him. Zoological Republic. Zoo. The letter appealed to Tinubu to consider Kanu's release as a gesture of goodwill, stressing that it could contribute to peace, stability, and national reconciliation in the Southeast. You say this because you're a politician, no problem, I understand. The House described the release as a constructive political measure that aligns with the president's vision for a united and prosperous Nigeria. Just they play. The open letter was signed by all 24 members of the Assembly, including the Speaker himself. Okay, nice one. Kanu, in his first suit at the Federal Capital Territory FCT High Court Abuja, also sought an order compelling the NMA, Nigeria Medical Association, to conduct a proper independent medical examination of him by a competent specialist not connected with the defendants in the instant suit. The IPOB leader sued as defendant the NMA, the Nigeria Medical Association, its president, Bala Audi, and members of the team that issued the medical report, including medical doctors Benjamin Ebon, Prof. Emen Ibrahim, Alebaje Adeola, Temitope Farombi, Sunday Owolade, Mustafa Salilu, Yarima Yusuf, Nwosu Ekoma, and Benjamin Olowo Jebutu. Unbelievable. And they call it NMA, Nigeria Medical Association. Nigeria Medical Association. With the education of Igbo people, the high level of education that Igbos have attained over the years, you only have Yorubas who are medical doctors who are supposed to be there, and some, Northerners. You only have this Eleke Fulefu. Only this Eleke Fulefu as Igbo man there, or Igbo woman, I don't even know. Nwosu Ekoma, oh yes member. You only have one Igbo Fulefu as oh yes member. Among all the names of the board of the Nigeria Medical Association, you have only one Igbo Fulefu, oh yes member. And you call it a national thing. Nigeria Medical Association, with all the medical doctors that Igbos have produced over the years in the highest levels. Go to America, go to London, UK, go to Europe, all over the world. Check black medical doctors who are on top of their games, who are carrying, awards all over the world. Check every black medical doctor. Check them. The Igbo people have produced at least 60% of them. I'm talking about all the black medical doctors, apart from black Americans, who are originally, who are American people, even though they come from Africa, but they are now originally Americans. Apart from them, go and check other black medical doctors that have won award worldwide. 60% of them are Igbo. But in the zoo, they don't want it. They are not supposed to be there. No, they are not there. But it's good. It's good as they are the ones excluding us, removing us, so that they don't say, hey, we don't want to belong. Yes, we don't want to belong. And it's good that you are the ones excluding us. So can we please go? Can you please allow us to go? Can you please withdraw your armies and police within our Igbo? Oh my goodness me. In fact, there's no need of reading this junk anymore. You are welcome. So my people, the Abia State House of Assembly has officially written to Tinubu to unconditionally release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today is 17th of November. We still have 3 more days. We are waiting for the outcome of his suit. in the appeal court and of course the Supreme Court before the 20th of November, which was scheduled by the criminal judge, the notorious Justice James Omotosho. We are waiting to hear or to see what is going to be the outcome even before that 20th. Or are they going to remain silent until 20th so that the notorious criminal judge Omotosho will go ahead to do whatever he wants to do, which they have already prepared with the Nigerian government controlled by the Fulani. So we are going to see. And from there, we'll now know where we are heading in this whole matter. Thank you, my people. To salo numozia and make it go viral.